Hello, one and all. It is Stretch Horizons again, and I sincerely hope that you are all doing well. I'm switching things up with, instead of a movie review, a book review for this wonderful text, which is the perfect Halloween read created by one B.R. Yeager, the first text of his that I've ever read, and I can say that I absolutely love it and highly recommend it, even though I would give a content warning for reasons that I will get into as the video progresses. I originally became aware of this text through the great YouTube channels Book Pilled and Plagued by Visions. I highly recommend that you go give them a sub and check them out. And if you do, please let them know who sent you. But I digress. But I was looking into this text, and no matter how many reviews I looked at, no matter how many channels I watched, and I did find a smattering, I had absolutely no idea what this text was about. And it intrigued me because I didn't understand it. Haven't these people ever given a synopsis before? Are they not accustomed to giving thorough explanations of complex texts? Well, I can easily say that I was too hard on them because this book is extremely weird and extremely cryptic, and so much of it is open to interpretation. I wish I could tell you what it is about, but having read it and dissected it pretty thoroughly with an just extensive list of notes and annotations, I am not entirely certain what it is about. But I'll tell you what I can about it with a relative degree of certainty and try to let you know if it's something that you might enjoy. It's something of a hybrid between coming of age and mystery. I suppose you could technically call it YA, but it is so far outside of what those genres typically encompass that even if you don't like YA, I think you will like this. And it is absolutely, positively, categorically not for in any universe for children. This is very much an intense adult only read that deals with incredibly traumatic and problematic material. I would say that it does so as tastefully as it possibly can without sanitizing it. By that I mean the material, and I'd say it does so to great effect. It is written in the style, as close as I can describe, to an interview transcript where the interviewer is not named and may or may not even exist. It follows the lives of several young people through mid childhood, like leading into their teen years, throughout their tragic adulthoods. It deals with their dalliances with the occult, as well as how they generally cope with trauma. And I would say this book is about generational trauma and generational coping, at least as far as the themes that it addresses, and the ways that so many young people fall into traps of coping with their trauma through the worst ways possible, through the use of drugs and sex and toxic relationships. So, as a cultural meditation, as a character study, I'd say that this book is absolutely masterful. And as a young person myself, I'd say that I felt seen and heard and understood without being lectured to. And if you just want to engage with an excellent piece of literature that is a relatively easy read as far as the difficulty level of the text itself, that's not terribly long, just north of 360 pages. I would easily say that I recommend this and that this is a wonderful text, and I hope the community and discussion around it continues to grow in the coming weeks, months, and years. That's all I had. This is a great book, again, by B.R. Yeager, and I hope that you all have a great week. Thank you so much, and bye bye.